Okay, today I'm going to put together the proverbs that I talked about, the Harry Lorraine memory techniques I've been talking about in the last few episodes. So I'm going to show how that's put together probably in 2 episodes, this being the first one, to make sense of it all. Alright, so first of all, Harry Lorraine created, he's showing you how words can stand for numbers. Well, the sounds, like S is 1, and soft sounds like R are for letters like L. Well, I'm sorry, L is like 5, and the sh, like shoe, those type of sounds are for 6. And then you can use all kind of words, but he used like 100. So I'm going to start with his first set of words. I'm going to show you those right here. And as you can see here, it's his first one is tie. T is 1 because that's a hard sound. Noah, it's soft, stands for 2. The N sound. M is for 3. Ma, ride, law, ride. That's for like 4. That's what that was. I forgot almost. And then law for L for 5, and so on. And you see the rest right there. So what I did is I used his first 100 words. And for each proverb, say like the first proverb in chapter 1, strategic assessments is chapter 1. So the first chapter it doesn't stop till the second chapter starts. So the second chapter, I started at his proverb number 5, which is law. So 1 through 4 is chapter 1. So I could just say 1. Anyway, so the first proverb in chapter 1, which is I can show you here, is a military action is instrumental, important to the nation, the ground of life and death. I was going to recite it a little bit different, but I want to go word for word. So anyway, that proverb to me is great, but you can also use his second proverb to support that, so I'll put them together. And that's therefore measure in terms of 5 things: the way, the weather, the terrain, the leadership, and the discipline. Is that what it is? Yeah, that's what it is. So okay, so I think the ground is the path of life, death, and survival, and that the way is to measure this is the way, the weather, the terrain, the leadership, and the discipline. Okay, and so I go on. I flip through and I see. All right, the way means inducing people to have the same aim as the leadership. Okay. So I keep that with Proverb 1. I keep all that together. It kind of goes together. The weather means the seasons. The terrain is to be assessed in terms of difficulty and ease of travel. Okay. Leadership is a matter of discipline. You see down here. Humaneness, intelligence, courage, and sternness. The rest of it is at the top right there. Oh, is it? No, it's very, very small at the top. Courage and sternness. And there's a lot of supporting statements around that, the little translations, and those are cool, but there's some that kind of go overboard a little bit, but as long as you got the translation of Thomas Cleary, then all of them are useful, trust me. But you can start with the main ones that Sun Tzu said, which are in bold black. All right, so discipline means organization, chain of command, and logistics. Okay, and so every general who has heard of these 5 things and knows them will prevail. Okay, so I lumped that all together in one for Proverb 1. When I think about it, when I recite it back, when I remember it. Okay. So there's another one. There's another proverb that's okay when you want to, whose ability is better, whose climate is better, whose troops are stronger. Okay, that's cool. I didn't really worry too much about that one. And the next one, which would be assess the advantages of taking advice, structure your force accordingly. That also goes with proverb number 1. Now, proverb number 2 that I logged, which goes with Noah in the book, tie, Noah, ma, ride, law. This will be proverb 2 for me. Military operation involves deception. Even though you are effective, appear to be ineffective. When competent, appear to be incompetent. Okay, that was worthy of separating from all that came before to what's next, I thought. So I made that proverb what I call proverb number 2. Even though there are many proverbs that went by, this is how I logged it. So there are a few more that go with that one as well. Like when you're going to attack nearby, make it look as though you're going to attack from far away. When you're going to attack far away, make it look as though you're going to attack nearby. Draw them in with the prospect of gain. Take them by confusion. These go together. I still log with proverb. I call them proverb 2. I lump them together. Okay. So this is the way that I match the main 100. As you see, when I say the main 100, there really might be 2 or 3, sometimes 4 proverbs linked to that one that I call 1. So even though we're trying to memorize 100, what I call 100 proverbs, it's really about maybe 300 technically, but it makes a way to remember them faster and go through this. So I'll be back. I gotta take this call. Hey.